Today I'm going to show you 3 examples to take your lawn from boring to extraordinary, and the first one is right behind me. This is an area of lawn with a lot of clover and dandelion growing, and also a lot of tree roots. Because of those 3 things, the grass never really grew well in this area. But instead of fighting and struggling with this area where the grass wouldn't grow well, I just mowed around it in a circle and let everything grow in naturally, creating my own little mini meadow. I also added some flowers of my own, like these daisies, this daylily, and these stargazer lilies. I think my favorite are the stargazer lilies by a long shot. These are all perennial flowers that'll come back year after year and ensure that I have a permanent little patch of mini meadow paradise here. Long grasses also add some variety to an otherwise short and boring lawn. Clovers also add some flavor and attract even more pollinators to the area. The difference between this part of the lawn and this little mini meadow over here is pretty substantial, and I have plans to add more flowers to this area over time. The second example is this little patch of grass where I've again mowed in a circle around these clovers so they can help benefit the pollinators. I've done this in 2 locations on my lawn, and it looks a lot more interesting than just having a bare, boring lawn. Last but not least is this area behind me where I'm growing both watermelon and flowers. This is a location where I had wood chips dropped off, and there was a big patch of grass that wasn't growing much, and I had to decide what to do with it. The wood chips help retain moisture for these beautiful watermelon growing in the middle of the circle here. Watermelon originate in Africa, and they can actually grow in desert conditions so long as they have access to groundwater. If I dig down just a little bit, it's moist down there, and this is perfect for these watermelon and cantaloupe growing here. The flowers planted around the edge of the circle attract tons of bumblebees and all kinds of other pollinators. Having this circle lined with the perimeter of flowers also does a really good job of keeping the grass out and keeping the melons and the vines in, saving me a lot of time and effort here where I would have to be edging this grass constantly and grabbing the vines that are trying to escape and pushing them back in here. With these couple patches of pollinator clovers, this circle of flowers, melons, pollinator friendly plants, plus my garden arch up there, my lawn is anything but boring.